Okay, our problem was to practice working with an array of objects. Write code that declares a rectangle array with 5 elements. Then, instantiate each element with a rectangle object. Use the rectangle constructor to initialize each object with values for the length and width fields. Part 1. Write code that declares a rectangle array with 5 elements. Here we see that we're declaring an array named RArray, and we're allocating space to hold the address of 5 rectangle objects. Initially, the addresses are set to null. So this is the solution for part 1. You have an array with 5 elements that will be able to point to rectangle objects. Next, we need to instantiate each element with a rectangle object. What we would like for it to do is RArray will point to an array of addresses of rectangle objects, and each of the addresses will point to the data for a particular rectangle object. For example, in RArray element number 0, it points to a rectangle object with the length of 1 and a width of 5. Next, we need to use the rectangle constructor to initialize each object with values for length and width fields. So the solution here is to traverse the entire rectangle array and instantiate each element one at a time. In this code, we're randomly generating numbers between 1 and 5 for length and 1 and 5 for width. We're passing the values that are generated randomly to the rectangle constructor. So right here, by saying RArray I equals new rectangle, and I'm calling the constructor rectangle that accepts 2 values as a argument. Okay.